Hello everyone, FedEx Game here, and welcome back to another Minecraft PE Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a hidden pop-up chest. Well, mine's not too hidden because the button's right there, but of course, at the end of the video, I'll show you how you can go ahead and move your button. So when I click the button right here, my chest will pop out from underneath the ground like nothing is there. So boop, click the button, and my chest will pop up right here. There it is. And of course, I can hide all my goodies inside of here, but right now, I just have a bunch of crud. And then when I'm ready to leave and put my chest away, just click the button again, and my chest will go back down underneath the ground. So now why don't we go ahead and look at the redstone behind this thing. Now right now I'm up in the sky because I have no way of dealing with these animals right now, and I don't feel like doing my tutorials with a bunch of animals around me. So here is all the redstone behind this thing. Now yes, it is pretty big. I can make this thing a lot smaller on console, but it's a lot different on PE, and I got to use the observer block, so I'm really happy with that. I got to use some of these observer blocks. So let's go ahead and look at it in action one more time. So we're gonna click the button, our chest will pop out from underneath the ground, and then when we click the button again, our chest will go away. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so for this build, you're going to need a 6x4 spacing, and you're also gonna have to dig down 4. Now, that red stained clay block is the exact spot where your chest is going to be popping out of the ground. Now, the resources you're going to need for this build are 4 sticky pistons, 2 normal pistons, 3 observer blocks, 9 repeaters, 1 redstone torch, 1 block of redstone, 9 redstone dust, 1 wooden button, and 1 chest. All right, guys, so once you have your 6x4 spacing, dug down your 4, and gathered up all your resources, come to the bottom left-hand corner, and we're gonna count over 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then count up 1 block, 1, and we're gonna place 2 sticky pistons facing upwards here. 1, 2. Then we're gonna take out some normal blocks, and we're gonna come out 4 blocks that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete these 3 blocks. 1, 2. Well, actually, just delete those 2 for now. And then place a piston facing inwards like that. And do the same thing on this side as well. Come out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Delete the 2 middle ones, or break the 2 middle ones, whatever you want to say. And then place another piston facing inwards towards the middle. Now we can go ahead and break these 3 blocks right here. They're no longer needed. So to get things started off with some of the redstone, we're going to place a block right here next to this sticky piston. And then place a repeater going towards the right-hand side on 1 tick delay. Then we're going to take out our redstone and place down 2 pieces of redstone right here. 1, 2. Then coming out of this redstone right above it, we're going to place another repeater on 1 tick delay. Then we're going to place a block up in front of our repeater. Place a piece of redstone to the left-hand side of that block and to the right-hand side of the block as well. And then coming out of the left-hand side, going back into this piston, we're going to place another repeater, and we're going to go ahead and set that one to 2 ticks delay. Make sure you set that one to 2 ticks delay. Next up, we're going to come back over here to this redstone, place down 2 blocks, 1, 2, place a piece of redstone right here, and then place a repeater coming out of that redstone on 4 ticks delay. So 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks delay. Then we're going to go ahead and take out our observer blocks, and we're going to place an observer block right here where I'm facing. See how I'm looking right at that repeater? Make sure you're facing the exact same way. We're going to place an observer block right above that redstone like this, and that's going to make that piston extend up because that's going to be pretty much our bud switch for that piston. Next up, we're going to go ahead and place in our input. So what I want you to do is come over here, place a block right next to the piston with a repeater going that way on 1 tick delay. Then in front of this 1 tick delay repeater, we're going to go ahead and place a piece of redstone down here with another block in front of that repeater. And then over here in front of this repeater, we're going to place a block with a piece of redstone on top of it as well. Then right off the back side of this repeater, we're going to place in our block of redstone. So go ahead and place a block of redstone right there. It should make these activate. And make sure you break any block under there. You cannot have a block underneath this. And then what we're going to do is place a sticky piston facing downwards into this block of redstone. So we're going to place a block right here, and then take out our sticky pistons and face it downwards into that redstone block like that. Next up, we can go break this block right here. Now what we're going to do is take out a block of choice, and we're also going to go ahead and take out our button as well. We're going to need a wooden button. You cannot use a stone button for this. So I'm going to be using spruce wood planks for my block of choice. And then I'm going to go ahead and also go ahead and take out my wooden button. So let's go ahead and take out our wooden button, which should be right there. There it is. So we're going to go ahead and place our block of choice right above that sticky piston with our wooden button on top of it. So now we can go ahead and test out our double piston ready. So what this should do is just go down, and then this should retract as well. So we're going to click the button and boop, down, and that should retract as well. And we're going to go do it one more time. Down, and that should retract as well. So now we can go ahead and fully test this thing out. So what I want you to do is place a block of choice right here above your observer block. And then we're going to go ahead and take out our chest and place our chest any which way you want. Really doesn't matter. Right on top of the sticky piston. And that should be everything for our double piston extender. So when I click this, it should pull our chest all the way down. So boop, pulls it all the way down, and then extends back up. Pulls it all the way down, and then extends back up. Perfect. So next up, what we're going to go ahead and do is set up this piston right here. So when our chest gets pulled down, this block will push the chest over, and then we'll be flush to our floor. So to do that, what we're going to do is right next to our observer block right here, we're going to place a block down. And then coming out of that redstone, coming out of this block, we're going to place a repeater going that way on 4 ticks delay. So place a repeater. It should come on due to this redstone. And then go ahead and set it to 4 ticks delay. Next up, go ahead and take out your observer block and make sure you're facing the exact same way I am. And then right next to this piston, place down your observer block. Then we're going to place a block right in front of our observer block with a piece of redstone like this. Place a block down from our redstone with a repeater coming out of it on 4 ticks delay. Place a block up in front of that 4 tick delay repeater with a piece of redstone on top of the block. And then a block right behind our piston, which should be right above your repeater. And that should set up everything. So when we click this button, that block should get pushed over and our chest should be over on here. And then we'll be flush to the floor. So boop. So this is going to be our closing sequence. So as you can see, it is fully closed now. We cannot see the chest. And now all we have to do is just set it up so we can push up the chest now. So setting up this side is quite simple. Let me go ahead and just get rid of this wall right here so we can see everything. We're going to come over here to this chest where that 4 tick delay repeater is. I'm going to place a redstone torch right on top of that block. Place a block on top of your redstone torch. And then we're going to come out 2 blocks going towards that piston right there. So 1, 2. And then coming out of this block, we're going to place down 2 repeaters going towards that piston. So 1, 2. Set the first one to 4 ticks delay. And the second one to 3 ticks delay. Make sure you do the exact same ticks or it will not work. Then we're going to go ahead and take out a sticky piston. And we're going to face the sticky piston towards this way. So go ahead and place in your sticky piston. Take out your last and final observer block. And place your last and final observer block upwards, not downwards, upwards, facing upwards. Make sure it is facing upwards like that. And then we're going to place a block right on top of this sticky piston. And that should be everything. You should be completely done. So when you click the button, boop. As you can see, boom, chest will get pushed over and then pop up. And then we'll do it again. Boom, it'll retract. And now it'll be flush and it'll be in its closed state. And now let's go ahead and look at it pop up one more time. Click the button. There's the chest popping up like nothing is there. And now all you have to do is pretty much clean up the area. So take out your blocks of choice and just clean up with whatever blocks you're using as your flooring. So I'm going to be using my spruce wood planks. Just going to go ahead and clean up this area like this, boop, 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 and place in everything so we don't have to see any of this mess. And there you guys have it. So when I click the button, boop, it should go down. There we go. Click the button again and the chest should pop up. All right, guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can move your button so you can hide it, or maybe you just don't like having it right next to your chest while it is popping up. This is a very simple step. So all we're going to do is come right over here, and what we're going to do is just move our, I'm not used to this controller still. We're going to move this right here to somewhere else. So now what we're going to do is just simply, we're going to break this block right here like this. Now it might break it. I don't know. Let's see. It did not break it. Thank you, goodness. I did not want it to break. So it should be like that. And what we're going to do is just pretty much break this sticky piston right here and that redstone block. And we no longer need that repeater. We no longer need that repeater. And what we're going to do is now place our redstone block right above this redstone like this. And there it goes. It activated it. Then what we're going to do is come out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Break the 2 middle ones. And then we're going to place a sticky piston facing inwards that way. Next up, what we're going to do is just send power to this piston. So we're going to need a redstone torch for this because this sticky piston has to be activated at all times. So I'm just going to go ahead and place a block going this way with a redstone torch right here. Boop. And then all we have to do is pretty much just place redstone dust on it. And now you can bring it wherever you want. You can bring your button wherever you want. You can even have it right here if you'd really like to. So let me go ahead and quickly take out a button. I'm still getting used to this, guys. I could easily just click the pad as well, but we're going to go ahead and just do that. Place our button here, and now it should work over here as well. So boop. As you see, there it goes. It closes. And then when we click it back, it opens up. And then, of course, like I said, you can move it to wherever you would like. This can go down 15. Let's just move it all the way over here. Let's say I want my button to be all the way on the other side over here. And bloop, place and put a block right here. Place my button here and click it. And the chest goes down. And let's click it again. And the chest goes up. So there you guys have it. That's how you build a hidden pop-up chest in Minecraft PE. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop. Peace.